So don't wait for a perfect moment. Perfection isn't the goal, connection is. There's no easy way to say it. Telling your child they're adopted or that you're not their biological parent can feel terrifying. Many parents wait, hoping for the right time, but deep down they fear, what if this breaks our bond? Here's the truth. When this conversation is led with love and honesty, it doesn't destroy attachment, it deepens it. Because what children remember most isn't the details of what you said. It's how safe they felt when you said it. That moment of truth becomes a bridge from fear to connection, from secrecy to trust. When love carries the truth, it doesn't shatter a child's world. It shows them that your love is strong enough to hold even the hardest truths. Truth is, when spoken with love, doesn't end the story, it begins healing. Segment 2, the heart behind the question. Parents often ask me, when should I tell my child? And I always say the right time isn't marked on a calendar. It's not about age as much as it's about readiness of heart. It's when you can speak the truth with love instead of fear. That's the real timing. Around 8 years old, children begin asking deeper questions. Who am I? Where do I come from? Their sense of identity is taking shape. And research shows that children who grow up hearing honest, gentle conversations about their story develop stronger trust and emotional security later in life. So don't wait for a perfect moment. Perfection isn't the goal, connection is. The right time is when your heart feels calm and love is louder than fear. Segment 3, why secrecy hurts? Children are far more perceptive than we often realize. Even if no one tells them, they can feel when something isn't quite right. They sense it in the pauses, the glances, the quiet energy in the room. And when they eventually learn the truth, especially from someone else, what hurts the most isn't the adoption itself. It's the silence. It's realizing that the people they trusted most didn't tell them. Research from adoption experts like Deborah Gray shows that children who grow up hearing open and truthful stories develop stronger trust and emotional resilience. Because truth, even when it's hard, anchors love and reality. And when love and honesty walk hand in hand, children don't feel betrayed, they feel safe. Segment 4, preparing yourself first. Before you prepare your child, prepare your own heart. Because this conversation isn't just about what you say, it's about what you feel as you say it. Take a quiet moment and ask yourself, what emotions come up when I imagine this talk? Is it fear, guilt, maybe sadness? What am I most afraid my child might feel? And who can support me when the time comes? Children don't just listen to our words, they read our energy. If you speak from calm love, they'll feel that calm too. So before you tell your child their story, breathe, ground, and center yourself. You're not just sharing the truth, you're modeling something powerful, that love and honesty can exist in the same moment and still feel safe. Segment 5, how to begin the conversation. When you're ready, here's a simple and loving way to begin. I want to tell you something important about our family, your story. When you were a baby, you were born to another woman. She couldn't take care of a baby then, so I became your mom and your forever family. Then stop. Pause long enough for your child to breathe and for you to breathe too. You don't need to explain everything today. This isn't a lecture. It's a doorway. If they ask questions, answer what they ask simply and honestly. And if they don't ask anything yet, that's okay. What matters most is your presence. Don't rush to fix their feelings. Just stay beside them. Sometimes silence says, you're safe, better than any words can. Segment 6, when you fear rejection. It's completely normal to fear that your child might feel hurt, betrayed, or even pull away after hearing the truth. That fear makes sense. It comes from love. But here's what's beautiful. When truth comes from you, it doesn't weaken the bond, it strengthens it. A relationship built on honesty may shake for a moment, but one built on secrecy will eventually crack. Truth may create waves, but those waves settle into deeper trust. If your child reacts with anger or sadness, let them. Don't rush to fix it, just stay steady. You can say, I know this is hard to hear. I love you, and this doesn't change who we are. And over time, your calm presence will teach them that love is strong enough to hold even hard truths. Segment 7, keeping the story alive. This conversation isn't meant to happen just once. It's the beginning of a lifelong story. As your child grows, their understanding of who they are will grow too. So revisit this topic again and again, each time with language that fits their age and heart. You can create a life book together, a photo album filled with baby pictures, memories, and the story of how your family came together. And if they ask about their birth parents, normalize it. Say, it's okay to be curious. When you're ready, I'll help you learn more. Because when truth is told with warmth and love, it stops being a secret and starts becoming part of their identity, something to be proud of, not ashamed of. Segment 8, stories and resources. When it comes to telling your child their story, you don't have to do it alone. There are gentle, heart-centered books that can help you begin the conversation with warmth and safety. One beautiful example is The Mulberry Bird by Anne Braff Brodzinski. It tells the story of a mother bird who loves her baby deeply, but realizes she can't care for him safely. She makes the painful decision to entrust him to another family who can. This story helps children understand that adoption begins not with rejection, but with love and protection. It's a tender, symbolic way to show that sometimes love means letting go, and that family is built through care, not just biology. Another lovely book is A Family is a Family is a Family by Sarah O'Leary. It celebrates the beauty and diversity of all kinds of families. Some have two moms, some live with grandparents, some are blended or adoptive. Through a child's voice, it reminds us that what truly defines a family is love and belonging. It's a gentle way to help your child see that their family, however unique, is whole and special. And then there's The Invisible String by Patrice Karst. It's not specifically about adoption, but it's powerful for children who fear loss or separation. It teaches that we're all connected by an invisible string of love, one that never breaks, no matter the distance or change. It's perfect for reassuring your child that love endures across time and circumstance. Now, for you, the parent, there are two invaluable resources to guide you through this journey with wisdom and grace. Telling the Truth to Your Adopted or Foster Child by Betsy Kiefer and Jane Schooler is like having a compassionate mentor beside you. It walks you through when and how to share your child's story at every developmental stage, with examples, sample dialogues, and gentle ways to handle hard questions with honesty and warmth. Then there's Attaching in Adoption by Deborah Gray. This book focuses on building secure attachment after adoption. It explains how early experiences shape emotional patterns and offers practical tools for helping your child feel safe, seen, and loved. It's less about theory and more about daily connection, the kind that heals. Each of these books reminds us that truth and love can coexist, and that honesty, told gently, always builds safety. Segment 9, if the story includes conflict. Sometimes the truth carries extra layers of pain, like paternity questions, family disagreements, or child support disputes. And as a parent, it's natural to want to explain everything to make it make sense. But remember, your child doesn't need to carry that weight. They don't need to understand legal words or adult decisions. They just need to know they are loved, safe, and that the grown-ups are handling what grown-ups must handle. You can keep it simple and say the adults are working through some details. It's not your fault, and you don't need to worry. Shield them from the noise that isn't theirs to hold. Your calm becomes their protection. Because when a child sees that love remains steady, even in conflict, they learn that truth can exist in peace and family can still feel safe. Thank you for spending these few moments of calm with me. If today's story touched your heart, remember, healing doesn't begin in perfection. It begins with awareness, compassion, and the courage to speak truth in love. Every time one woman heals, her family begins to heal with her, and that ripple of peace moves through the world. Because when women heal, families heal, and so does the world. This is Nori and my AI twin sister, Nora. Together, we turn reflection into restoration, one gentle step toward healing and peace every day.